FM Harvest of the East. Come closer to your radio set. It's time for us to rub our minds together and deliberate. Tell us your opinions on the trending stories or roll out already stories from our website. And we expect to, at also a due time, we'll open the phone lines for you to call and give us your thoughts on the trending issues while you're sending your message on the WhatsApp number 0705 113 We have with us Ambassador John Ifejika, commentator on national issues. Good morning and welcome to Press Review.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
Okay, let's hear your thoughts on the trending issues from absradiotv.com.
Oh yes, the security. The governor received the general officer commanding 82 Division of the Nigerian Army, and that is a very welcoming, cause for the army to get involved in what is happening in the Anambra State issue, because at the time Anambra was a no-go area and people felt that all of us in Anambra State have been killed by those ones through the insecurity. But thank God for Agune Chamber. They've started and entering the bushes where these people are. It's not the tradition of the Igbos to live in the bush. The Igbos don't live in the bush.
Yeah,
it's not our tradition. We are not bush people. It's just some tribes of Nigeria that came all the way from southern Congo and South Africa, Bantu land. These are people, their tradition, they can stay in the bush. We don't stay. But suddenly the narrative changed. You now see people stay in the bush, they kidnap, they go in, they do this, they go in the bush to stay. And it's a good one by the governor to make sure. But another thing is that I will suggest that we should have the forest guards that we used to have in the 60s, where there will be, when you have forest guards, they will be armed and they work in all the forests in all towns in the state. This will also help us that when an intruder enters the forest, there will be somebody to challenge him and say, what are you doing here? We now know, yes, we have the forest guards and so on. And today is World Radio Day. It's a good one, but the Igbos, again, are not radio people.
Are we not Igbos? Are we not here?
No, I know, because there's a tribe.
Yeah.
I know that they have their transistor radio, that they use battery.
Yeah.
To anywhere they are, they must get to know what is happening in their domain.
You can say that
so
again.
Yes. So
right.
It's for us. It's not an expensive one to have radio and be abreast of what is happening around and know. We'll be conscious. But I'm so happy because there was a time I went to an interior place in Oka and I mentioned my name. Somebody said I used to tune ABS. That is, he spoke in Igbo. She spoke in Igbo. And the person mentioned your name. So this is a very good one. If our youth should continue to have that idea of tuning radios and so on, we will know what is happening and be abreast to everything going on.
Then we cannot forget to thank the inventors of the radio, Makani Brothers, for making it available to all of us. Yes. Yeah.
Then finally, the Aroma Flyover project to be completed within 1 month. So 1 month today should be 13th of March.
Yeah.
What I saw there yesterday is not with the eye, with the eye of a scientist. I don't think, I don't see any miracle. They are working. The governor have settled them. They've been highly compensated. They have everything ready there. But it takes certain time for certain work, especially in engineering, to get strong. And the concrete thing is not something you just rush. So I know that within April, by Easter, yes, that road will be functional. but not the one of telling me next month.
Do you know the current dynamics of construction? Since the construction company says it will be ready within 1 month, they must have reason for saying that. They can't just be making empty.
We have a universal language in construction. So whether in China, whether in Russia, these are people who don't speak English. It's the same rate you do things. You can't come and tell me that you have a way of doing your decking. You say 21 days for it to dry and for you to start making use of it. So you don't just say you are done. You have not started putting up.
So the thing is, if it happens within the stipulated time, 1 month, what will you bring to the table?
I will bring 100,000 to this place.
Everybody.
You see, they won't be come to bring 100,000. No, make it not be the 100. The money we won't give. Now I want to give up for 100,000.
So it's not going to be. It's not. They can't finish that on the 13th. Yes.
Well, let's keep our fingers crossed.
But they are doing a very good job.
Hoping that they will do it within the stipulated time that they've given to us.
Yes, I have to commend the governor of Anambra State for making Awka look like a state capital. This is the first governor that is giving Awka a facelift, making Awka be like a because all that who we are here made Awka a glorified village. I am bold to say, but God will bless Soludo, and I expect that Awka people should honor him. By the time he finishes his second tenure, they should honor him and give him a chieftaincy title or whatever, because he's done well. He has made Awka to look like a state capital.
Yeah.
And that is the truth of the matter.
All right. This point, the phone lines to call us on is 0904 956 0826.
You can as well call 0706 5381 320.
And remember, when you call, tell us your name, give us a location, and remember to move away from your radio set so we can have effective communication.
Hello. Move away from your radio set. Hello.
I'm sorry.
Move away from the radio set.
It's okay now. It's okay now. Go ahead. Ụtụtụ ọma.
Yeah, but I play over and alone. Yes. Oh, you say in my call. Makana ndụ adịrị ekwuo ma ọ bụ ndụ siri oyibo asị na life enwere ọtụtụ ike. So ọ na-enye aka ụmụ ihe flyover, mana issue a na-enwezi bụ that alụcha those flyover for us to make use of it. Ị ga-afụkwa ndị ga-eburu ngwa apịata jee n'ọkwa at the side of that flyover na-ele ngwa apịa. Anyị makwara na nke ozi function. Wọ́n ndị ọ ga-abụ ha na-akwata na-arịa ahịhịa. So epụtara eji ime eji use of it. Efu that ịma bụ onye kọwara okirikiri ya n'eze, ka onye kọwara ụdara ihe n'eze, ka onye iri na-abịa sị na ya acha ihe eze. Onye isi metụta ngwa achị onye ahụ, ọ bụrụ work to you between you and that person, and also a common before you know it's over. So
that place is actually a flyover bridge. Hello, can you hear what you are saying? This is a flyover bridge for cars, not a pedestrian walkover.
It
is not a pedestrian walkover.
That one is good. I thought it's for the people that take use of legs.
No.
Onyaka Governor is doing well.
Thank you very much for your contribution.
Yes. Okay, remember that you can join us on Facebook or at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
One man said, "Biana ABS 8.5. Ekenekwe Mudodri habit of the one."
Dalona.
This is the more. Amanka.
No.
I don't maybe in the pool. Very naka, a year and I will put even a gun. ndị na nka bụkwuru onye ọbụla bụkwuru ebe ka gbasara ọka anụkwụ m etu isi wee kwuo ekwukwe na mgbụwa wee betu onye nke a anyị na-ekene ihe nwoke onye amasịrị m ihe niile ịma na flyover ọ maka moto ebia na-aga na ya ụlọ maka ndị ụmụ ihe niile mara nwe mgbe ọwa na-awa alụcha anọkọta iluru anị ụlọ ọdụ ya ebe ọdụ nke alụgasịrị ebe he wee na-aga ndị mmadụ anọghịsị ya na ya na-eme mpụ ihe niile mana nke a anyị na-asị ya jide ka o ji anụkwu nke nwanne anyị nwoke na-ekwu wee na-ekene ihe esokwu m biko keneruo enyi ya anyị na-asị Chineke gọzikwe ndị Anambra ebe dị Chineke na nwukwu onye na nka bụrụ onye Anambra asịrị eze anyị gọzie unu niile ọrụ aha nke nna na nke ọkpara na nke mmụọ nsọ amen. Hello, happy to
Champions.
Hello.
Ganiru
no.
Okay, I'm making it in the studio. We're going to go to Adam or to Sister. Yeah, and I saw Kappa Day. I want to be any who will run out. I will get to that. Okay, you
radio again. What radio again?
That's the and then I was one of our government, all things going.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
This way you call, tune down the volume on your radio set or move away from your radio set so that we can communicate efficiently, please.
Exactly. Okay, we'll go on the short break. We'll return after now, then dive into the national dailies.
Ifeje dozi obodo ọbụkwanụ taksị gị maka ọkụ latrik ụzọ ụlọ ọgwụ na ife ndị ọzọ nyelu gọọmenti aka ka o dozi obodo anyị Anambra ya dịkwu mma mekwa taksị gị.
For good roads, quality education, healthcare, and many more. Pay your taxes and levies. Do not pay cash to anybody. Go to any commercial bank and make your taxes and levies payments with your Anambra State identity number. ASIN. When you do this, an electronic receipt will be generated with a QR code for authentication. Please ensure you verify your payment using QR code, USSD, or app before you leave the payment point. This message is from Anambra State Internal Revenue Service, AIRS.
Teacher, abeg, wetin dey happen when my pikin dem come school? Why e be say dem go comot house very clean, when dem come back the difference no be here o.
Na because action no dey finish ma. All the book dem dey learn plus sports wey dem dey do dey burn energy, so that sweat stain, the uniform wey tear and dirty shoes show say your pikin dey very active.
Na wow!
Your pikin dem need nourishing energy make you give dem the new improved Milo for breakfast. E get correct nutrients wey dey support energy release to help dem use their day well well. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Ịtụ ndụ mmanụ na-amasị m. Ya mere m jiri na-eri nri akwọrọ aka sie nke na-edozi ahụ. N'ime ite ji porridge m tinyecha azụ, ntinye yabasị, ose na ogo tupu m tinyezie nut cube nke ga-ewepụta ọmarịcha ụtọ dị na nri m ka ọ bụrụ eri amịcha aka. Ndị be anyị chetanụ na nke onye riri ka o buo. Tinye akwụkwọ nri na-ama pokopoko na nri gị niile werezie nut cube mee ya ka ọ bụrụ eri amịcha aka. Rie nri na-edozi ahụ taa.
Good morning, my people. Now your pilot today, Eluna. Today we get special passengers for inside plane. 3 Betano members they go England to go watch Aston Villa match live. Big congratulations to Emeka, Yemi, and Ibrahim.
Play with Betano and you will get a chance to enter UK for free to go watch the match between Aston Villa and Tottenham. Betano, now proud partner of Aston Villa. Play responsibly. Now only for people who don't pass 18 years. This promo go they run from November 1st, 2024 to February 28th, 2025.
Alright, we're still on press review. Moving on to the stories from the national dailies. Kicking off with stories coming from the Daily Times. On the banner headline, we have NLC declares daily telecoms boycott over tariff hike. Riders say urges Nigerians to drop MTN, Airtel, Glo daily from February 13th, from today. Halt data purchases as it threatens total nationwide shutdown by March 1st. Federal government reaffirms commitment to local government autonomy. Nigeria in darkness as national grid collapses. We just entered 2025. National grid on the collapse again. HOR passes tax reform bills for second reading. Federal government advocates shift to 12-year basic education mode. Finally, from the Daily Times, Tinubu announces AI tech partnership with Google. Okay, there's another story here. Disciplinary panel. Benue PDP disowns petition against Autumn others. The trending stories from the Daily Times.
From the Independent Award, an inspiration to do more. That's from Governor Sule. Tariff hike, NLC asks workers, citizens to boycott telco services 3 hours daily, threatens shutdown of telcos operations nationwide. Reps pass controversial tax reform bills for second reading. Tinubu's tax regime choking workers bearing the brunt. Credited to Nigeria Labour Congress, NLC. PDP National Working Committee divided over formation of Udo Koya's National Scribe, Anyang Autumn. Others shun a Kimi-led disciplinary panel. Government open fire on soldiers in Rivers community. Tinubu plans to mainstream AI to expand the digital infrastructure. TEF partners to UAE bodies to empower 1,000 young African entrepreneurs. IFC's $50 million equity investment in Lagos Free Zone thrills Tinubu. And finally from here, Catholic bishops decry rising food insecurity herdsmen attacks.
From The Guardian on the banner headline, importers divert cargo to Togo, others to evade tariff hike. We have various charges levied on importers on the front cover of The Guardian. You can take a look at that. Businesses, homes, count losses as National Grid collapses again. Reverts to avoid tariff before March or face total strike. NLC tells government telecom operators. A Doe election tribunal, PDP alleges conflicting testimonies. APC to present 28 witnesses. Tinubu meets Google, wants Nigeria to drive Africa's AI evolution. Kanu uncovers multiple illegal private financial accounts. Tax reform bills advance amid pushback on phasing out key agencies. Group laments over 5,000 Nigerians stranded in Iraq. 124 journalists killed in 2024. Israel mostly responsible, says CPJ. These are the trending stories from The Guardian.
Moving on to Tribune, tax reform bill survive in reps, scale second reading. Lawmakers back NGF's position on VAT sharing formula. 50% equity, 20% population, 30% derivation. Call for stiff penalties for tax evaders. Airing public funds managers kick against issuance of exemption order to boost revenue generation. Back existence of a TET fund, Naseni Nitda. PDP NWC confirms Udo Koya's National Secretary transmits name to INEC. Senate scraps special fund account for Regional Development Commissions, NYSC. IBEDC reconnects UCH. Catholic bishops denounce resurgence of herdsmen attack in Southwest. Task governors on security from today's Tribune.
Okay, let's have your thoughts.
Which one?
Yes,
the ball is in your cup.
You know, people have a way of doing things. When this place is not working, you try the other. There was a time Nigerians, businessmen were all in the Benin Republic because of tariff. And later, I think during the time of Jonathan, they came back. Now they've started diverting cargoes to Togo, to Lome in Togo, just for them to make sure. And when you have a lot of Nigerians vehicles, luxurious buses, trailers, Dangote trailers and so other trailers moving from here down to Ghana on that road. So it's cheaper for them. Once they divert to Togo, they load, you go there, buy your things, load again and come back. Then you have little or no tariff to pay. You see what we are doing to ourselves. So now at the end of the day, it will be some individuals who are on that road, immigration, customs, police and so on, who are on that road. that will begin to get their own tariff. So at the end, that 50% increase they've done in the tariff, maybe what you will not spend will be 5% of everything you have. So the person is gaining 45%. Why not we as a nation look into this and see what we will do and bring down and make sure that these things are normal? You don't kill people with tariff here, tariff that have no human face. There must be milk of human kindness in anything we do, either as tax, either as collection we want to ask people to pay. Today, people have been asked not to be putting on their phone for too long. At least you have a rest of 3 hours or 4 hours. Yes, because it has gone high. So for me, I love it in that form. My own is not even 3 hours. I will do 6 hours. Yes. Once it's 6 o'clock in the night, my phone will not work again until the next morning, 7 a.m., before the whole thing will start working. So apart from they telling us to fight the telecom companies, we are doing this to save costs. I'm doing my own to save costs, and people have to do that. So
it depends on what you do with your phone, the nature of your job.
Yeah, that's another problem.
There are people that cannot do without, data and other things. So they will be, stuck on their phone.
I know that. I know data is life. I've been doing that, but we have
not just for fun, but for the sake of your job.
Yes,
depending on the kind of job you do.
Yes, we have to do something. And let them know that you can't be punishing people in this form.
It's really choking.
Yes. The same people you are dealing with.
Sorry. Please move away from your radio set before you call us back. We have a message here on WhatsApp. Honorable Efai Onochukwu from Oboji. Good morning, the guest in the studio. I must appreciate our solution and working governor, CC Soludo, for proving the major objective of every government in protecting life and property of its citizenry. Soludo have improved its security aspect in Aldera State. Aroma flyover will be completed in 1 month's time. Is a welcome development. I'm pleading with our solution governor to please bring a solution to Oboji, Ndiokolo, and Ndokbaleke Road and Akpo Oboji Road. May God bless Soludo and Anambra State. Thank you. Keep your messages coming. We'll do well to take those messages when we see them.
Hello. Otutu Omo.
Yeah, are you could go some more personal hours that are part of the streets.
Welcome to the show.
Everyone na-ekwu dịka onye na-ekwu okwu na studio na-ekwu. Ọ dịkwakwa ife a ka a ga-eme n'ihe gbasara ife a. Because amaghị abịa chịkọta ndị mmadụ nwunye n'ofu ife. Then mgbe a ha nwere izie price. And ọ bụrụ otu e nwere nke a chịta a ga-eme ọzọ. So ọ onwe a ka a na-eme. Ọ bụ 50 naira or 100 naira mgbe ọ gwụrụ. Ndị onye na-akọ na ego adịrọ ọzọ. So ọ na a ga-eme ego otu ha ewe. Then ọzọ dịkwa na-ekwu bụ biko ihe a na-ekwu na national grid na-ada amakacha ọsọ na ọda emekọta ọsọ ha. Ọ nwekwa ka ọ dị. Ọ na gọọmenti enwere ike ibinye national grid. Etu ọba na a na-achọ ọchịchị ọ ka ma ọ bụrụ na prezidenti ọgba design ojijan ya maka na owu ife ifere national grid ga-adị ugboro 5 ofu afọ. Oke n'elu ndị na-atụbata ngwa afịa na a na-agazi obodo ọzọ ebubata ngwa afịa. Ọ bụrụ na ama lụọ ọrụ ma senate president ha gbakalụkwaghị m onye m nwa na-ekwu ndewo.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution.
Hello.
Good morning, yes.
Good morning.
Oh, appreciate you for the Manangoka. Ana m ekele Soludo n'oge na-agụrụ ebe n'asa aiduzi akụkụ dị Igbo maka na ọ bịatara bekee ekweleta mezi ihe dị na-agụrụ ebe n'asa wee na-ekele gọvanọ Chukwuma Soludo nwa mgbafọ wee na-asị onye igwe ka ọ na-agọzi na-agọzikwa ndị ego iti Psalm 23 Financials and 144. In Jesus' name I pray. Oh, please, if you go out, Monago can eat in the governor to read it. And I will read.
Oh, we don't want
overdose of Sam. We are blessed. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Happy of the East.
Champions.
Yes, sir. Mr. Roy, I didn't miss your voice early in the morning. Good morning. It's good to you, okay?
Thank you very much. We did.
If I'm out of the make it moon good, I am.
You might go one tea side out, one tea side out. That's the way.
Yes. All the more. Good morning.
I want to
like flyover now. As for me, the construction company is not 1 month. You will check him out or 2 months. You will book it. Open up in Fuego. In Chifu, I'll tie it to Avro. In 10,000. Program in Fuego.
Forward to my account.
Now, national grid.
Can you lose your
Nada. Even when the government take out the serious, maybe battle, according to Nigeria. It's our remnants by the government cannot serious no lubo. It's what I'm now what Macadam. Or what even I draw Nigeria go to Eba. It's a national grid, Mama, you open almost 12 times in a period. What the bad? Then make a soludo. It was a make oka. The mother who get more acro abromo and cabo, good Nayam Cambo. Man, even the man net be now Fundoka or the man because never package Malay Boca in Anambra. It told me that the man.
Yes.
My husband is back. Next 10 days. Man, I 8 kilometers road that show me well to Mumbo. It will be what I was. They are not. They have the weapon. One of the ball, I will go. They will look tired because you better lie on the Yamaka. I'm not one night. I'm not sure.
Dalo.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Someone else is here. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, ABS, Tutu Amano.
Tutu Amano to you.
Ambassador Chupu Monyoka, blessed in all, my many and up.
Okay, no.
I apply over Ganeti on here. Pico, even think Alugolalu, Mancaka Alalu, Kaiwundi, Agazi, Ebali, and their name, Yaji Maka will fly over. And I will fly over who's on Agazi. I would import, well, may example. Fly over and import. Whatever if you didn't tomato, oh, go my outward windows of the chicken. That's me, my book that well, go into two. But I can't wire. I was in the pick and drop bosses. I didn't mean that if you don't know how to fly over, what an agree of man, I didn't know that and the mother I got freely. And I didn't care back. The name why I didn't 2,000 because we went up all over and maybe I will fly over. Was on our government. That may be it.
Hello, thank you. All right, we have other stories from the rest of national dailies. So take it from the last story we took was from Nigerian Tribune. We're taking stories from Vanguard. Yeah. We have from Vanguard, poisonous gas. 10 students hospitalized as Ibadan Poly probes incident. 124 journalists killed worldwide in 2024, coming from CPJ. From the world of sports, 2026 FIFA World Cup. Super Eagles must secure World Cup spot. Coming from Okbara. Still on Vanguard, tanker fires. Federal government moves ban on trucks with 60,000 liters capacity. Reps passed tax reform bill for second reading. PDP National Working Committee affirms Udo Koye as a national secretary. The writers say why Atiku Wike aren't before us. PDP disciplinary committee. Tax regime, civil servants pay more than increase. Tax regime. Civil servants pay more than increase in minimum wage, coming from NLC. And that's on the national grid collapse. And that's all the much you can take from Vanguard this morning.
From Punch, tariff hike level subscribers plan telcos shut down March 1. Tax reform reps divided as bill scale first reading. Federal government may ban trucks as tanker fire claims 493. Tinubu's re-election. SCF further has tackled Ganduje over non-vacancy coming. Babachir hints at North's consensus candidate as ACF Mohammed counter APC Chia, Tony Elumelu Foundation partners UAE entities to empower African entrepreneurs. Hoodlums in court for abducting policeman in Ondo. APC hires a private firm for membership e-registration. Reps summon customs CG over officers' retirement. These are the trending ones from Punch.
Okay, and finally, from the last National Daily for today is a Daily Trust to have bandits abduct 16, burn houses, crops in Kaduna community. 49 years on, Murtala legacies still visible. Egypt's president may shun talks with Trump over Gaza. And the banner headlines are about the tax reform bills. Reps want contentious sanctions expunged. Seek clarity on conflict with constitutional provisions. Oppose inheritance tax. Propose VAT reduction. 50% tariff hike. Okay, we have that on that. Lassa fever kills 12 in Ondo. Court adjourns Professor Yusuf's bail ruling to February 27th. And then that's the much you can take from Daily Trust.
And I think that this one is what you have mentioned. 50% tariff hike. Labour threatens telecom masts shut down to shut down their masts, and then that will incapacitate them.
Yes, because they cannot generate power.
Without the mast,
yes, because they won't burn any generators, won't work, and once the masts are shut down, you can't have any network working. So that's it.
Okay, let's see how that goes.
Okay, let's take this call from here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jack.
Okay, no, Ganiru.
This one I'm making it. Cockney. On our work.
Amen.
Maka na ebe na-ekwusa kịta randa about ahụ otu ebe esi arụtapụtiri na arụtaji ehi ahụ na ọ na-agụ gbata ọgbatịrị so biko mgbe ọ na-eji na-emechi anya eghete asị na ọmụ ya ekwu asị nsi deudo junction nke ọzọ ọwụ biko lee ụzọ oko ndị owu wee ruo ajarị anwụ ọdụ ụzọ before the war arụkata ejewara biko ihe ọma ọ na-eme n'anyị ya na datu ụzọ ahụ arụọ ụzọ ahụ ka o wee kpọọ ọtarụ bụ ajarị Chineke ya gozie n'aha Jizọs.
Amen. Thank you. We have messages, okay?
Yeah, somebody's. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
You?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's that in Chigada?
I'm making a collection of the Mike. I'm going to come down to Nano. And we can salute the one of Roma on our Anambra state. To make a bear, they are correct to town of the better person called for.
Amen.
So because you want to Yokano, because I can't be better when we are on the air. Because I'm not taking the money of the person. I'm not on our wishes. I don't want to know that in my room. Because I'm another letter. I am on our track. I will retire. This time I am only spend my own year retire and join the other house one over. Because I'm another better. Let's meet it. Then I can catch it a good year and come in. I will go to Kuala Lumpur. I can't call you. I knew that I had just catch it on the wine.
Amen. Thank you. We have messages on Facebook. Star White Onyobodo. Good morning to you all in the studio. You guys are doing well. Keep up the star. Watching live in Mbaugu, Anambra State. Matthew Anambra Akama watching live from Northia. On WhatsApp, we have good morning ABS. I'm so proud of His Excellency Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his African Dubai Taiwan. He promised in Anambra and he is on it. Kudos to him, and second term is assured, and more elbow grease to his efforts. May God bless him and his wife. Ifeanyi Chukwu from Eziago in Enugu State. Thank you so much for your thoughts. Gochimaleza, let's hear from you.
Yeah, 13th February 1976, I was a student boy in DMGS, and that was this school led by Dimka. that cost
Buka Dinka.
Yeah, Buka B.S. Dinka,
Yeah.
a lieutenant colonel of the Army Physical Education Corps, led this coup, and by the time we know it, Murtala Mohammed was gone. Because after that's their coup, Murtala was the head of state. Olusegun Obasanjo was the chief of staff, Supreme Headquarters.
Yes.
T.Y. Danjuma, a lieutenant general, was the chief of army staff, and I.D. Bisala, Major General, was the Minister of Defense, and that was where that problem started. Because you don't make a junior to be above a senior in the army, and that's why you should allow them to go on retirement. But making that, so he held that coup, and Murtala Mohammed died. It was a very big problem in Nigeria. It shook Nigeria at that time.
Yeah.
I remember. And today, Daily Trust is saying that 49 years on, Murtala legacies are still.
And Murtala did well.
Very, very vital.
Yes, as a military head of state.
And still visible. He did well within a short time that he came as the head of state. And there was this corruption then that was everywhere in Nigeria.
So what is it with people that stay for a very short time in government in Nigeria? It seems that they're taking it away so fast. Come to like Yaradua as well. People still say he did well and he was taken so fast as well.
They did well, and then
depending on the Yaradua, because
they
immediately
bowed out as well.
Yes, when he died, there was a change in the army. Lieutenant Colonel Yaradua was now promoted to brigadier general and became the chief of staff, Supreme Headquarters. He took over from Obasanjo. Obasanjo became the military head of state. And they did a very good job. They did a lot. Even when you look at it, the old Anambra state, which Jim Nwobodo was governor, was covered from Anambra, Enugu, and the Ebonyi state. Less than 4 years, you see what they did. The governors did very good job that you can. They, Samumbakwe, did a very wonderful job in Imo. So these people, they've done a very good job.
So we can say for now that as well we have it good in the southeast when it comes to the governors.
Yes, we have
this period. This set.
Yeah, we have 2 governors that are working. 3 governors that are working.
5.
Enugu is working.
They are all working.
Anambra is working very well. Abia is working. These are the 3 governors I know.
They are all working.
They're all working in their own capacity.
Ebonyi is working. Ebonyi is working.
Making it 4 out of 5. Is it not good?
No, the other one is not working.
They are working. They are all working in their own
Maybe
capacity.
it's because he's a lame duck governor.
No, he's not. Okay, we have a message here on WhatsApp. Good morning, the moderators. I must commend Governor Soludo for building of infrastructures, creation of security network, reconstruction of Chukwemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital, and many others. I urge him to supervise the works of security agencies in order to avoid abuse. God bless him again. Southeast governors should emulate Governor Soludo in terms of security to avoid further killings by headsmen. Thanks, Sir Kenneth Ndubisi Oka for Sake from Umweze, Umunachi. All right, at this point, this is where we end on Press Review this morning. I want to thank you so much, Ambassador John Ifichka, for coming around the studios to join us on Press Review this morning.
Thank you, God bless you, and kudos to His Excellency Governor Soludo.
You say he's not your friend, but
He's
you
not,
like what he's doing.
He's working.
Okay.
He's not my friend, and he will never be my friend.
But you like what
he's working. You appreciate what he's doing.
I have to be a very...
And your taxes at work.
Yes.
You are benefiting from what he's doing as well.
I will be very truthful.
Oh, yes.
That's very important. Yes. Okay, my name is Uche Chukwu Ebenam. At 9 o'clock, we'll be coming your way with the Heartbeat at Dawn game show.
Roy, we've been saying Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, Happy Valentine's Day. Nobody says Happy World Radio Day. All the radio workers, all the AOPs, Happy World Radio Day. Today is our day.
I've forgotten you're a member of the Ratau.
Past state chairman, past state secretary, and name them.
Congratulations and Happy Radio Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.